Kia ora. As we head through the rest of this afternoon, plenty of sunshine, but as we head through the night time, it's going to be frost. That's the real issue as we head through the night. Plenty of clear sky, allowing those temperatures to really drop away as we head through the night. Now you can see as we head in towards the night time, we have still got this feature up towards the north, still feeding a fair bit more cloud on towards those eastern parts of the North Island. But there's plenty of clear sky across the majority of New Zealand, which means the temperature will really drop away very quickly as we head through the night, bringing the return of some fairly frosty conditions as we head in towards the early hours of the morning for Wednesday. Those temperatures are down to around about -1 for Taupo, and you can see across the South Island, many spots back down towards or even just below freezing as we head through the night time tonight. So a cold and frosty start today for many of us as we start Wednesday. For the North Island, there's plenty of dry weather around, but you can see for the south, this wet weather moves northwards, and the combination of that rainfall and those cold temperatures will mean some snowfall down to around about 500 or perhaps 600 metres through parts of the Canterbury High Country and in towards the very first part of the day, parts of Otago and Southland. But I think generally it's going to be a dry start for the majority of New Zealand and a chilly one. Let's take a look at the North Island. You can see we've got this cloud through Tairāwhiti and across parts of Hawke's Bay, and there will be some showers here, mainly north of Gisborne City and perhaps skirting the likes of Great Barrier Island. But for most of the North Island, it's a dry, fine and sunny day. So after that cold start, there should be plenty of sunshine around to hopefully lift those temperatures, reaching highs of, say, around about 16 or 17 degrees Celsius in Auckland. But you can see for places like Taupo and down towards Wellington, 13 degrees Celsius are top temperature, but staying dry, nice spells of sunshine. But another cold and frosty night coming up again as we head through into Thursday morning. For the South Island, again, there's plenty of dry weather around first thing, plenty of sunshine through the morning. More cloud, though, creeping in towards Southland and Otago through the morning with that wet weather as well. Now, we'll find some snowfall down to around about 500 metres through parts of Southland, but I think generally the combination of that wet weather, some stronger southerly winds, will mean it feels fairly cold as well. By the end of the day, that rainfall's moved up towards those northern parts of Canterbury. Watch out for some stronger winds around the likes of, say, Haast as we head towards the end of the day. Rather a gusty, blustery end of the day there, with those winds coming in from the southeast. But I think we are going to find a wetter end and a cloudy end today through Canterbury, with that snowfall up about the Canterbury High Country, perhaps causing issues things like Porters Pass and Arthur's Pass. And there are some road snowfall warnings for the end of the day on Wednesday, through in towards the early hours of Thursday morning, with that snow just running through there. Heaviest above about 800 metres, but still worth keeping in mind if you're planning your journeys overnight Wednesday into Thursday. Now, unsurprisingly, with that cold air reaching up and across the country, it's going to be a fairly chilly looking day. Top temperatures around about 16 degrees Celsius up there in Blenheim, compared to about 11 down in Invercargill and 14 in Dunedin. But another cold night, especially down towards places like Queenstown, where we get some clearer skies returning by the end of the day, and a clear, cold night overnight into Thursday morning. So for many of us on the South Island, it will be a chilly start today. You can see as we start Thursday, this band of wet weather moves up towards Wellington, Wairarapa, and then moves up in towards Hawke's Bay and Tairāwhiti. So a cloudier story on that eastern side. There should be an improving story for Wellington to Whanganui-a-Taura as we head through the daytime there. But if you're on that western side of New Zealand, from anywhere from Northland down towards Auckland, Waikato, or even across that western side of the South Island, generally some drier weather for you, but still pretty chilly as well. So definitely keep a close eye on those temperatures over the next few days. We've got some rather cold nights coming up and some frosty mornings, and you can find the latest forecast for your area at metservice.com.